And here in Newtown, the emotional impact of this tragedy is impossible to exaggerate. And Jeff Glor has more on that. Jeff, good morning.
Rebecca, good morning to you. We may never know why the shooter did what he did, but people here are trying to understand, and they are struggling.
And all those families, I am so sorry. I am so sorry you have this to deal with.
For the community of Newtown, Connecticut, Friday's elementary school shootings were something they couldn't even imagine.
There was a bit of a magical insulation or a feeling of, tragedy won't happen here. And now it has, and unfortunately I think it's going to define this town.
And I don't understand how somebody could hurt innocent children. I just don't get that. What did those poor babies do to you? That's the hard part.
3 of the victims were taken to Danbury Hospital. 2 of them died there. Dr. John Murphy coordinated the hospital's response.
Well, I was in the emergency room when we got the call that there would not be any more victims coming. And that was a devastating call to get. And the room fell silent when we shared the news, and there was a moment of deep grief, recognizing what that meant.
That most of the victims couldn't be saved.
That's correct.
And so they were mourned. Hundreds gathered at prayer vigils across Newtown, where the city's grief was matched with disbelief.
All I can think of is they were excited and they were getting ready to celebrate Christmas.
Second worst massacre in our history in my town. I think I've cried out my tears. We've all been crying probably since this morning.
From parents whose children had escaped the day's horrific events, like Brenda Lebensky, a different emotion.
Oh, I have no words. No words. I feel, in some respect, guilty because I have my baby here. And I'd help anybody who needs my help, and I feel terrible.
It doesn't matter where you go here, the hospital, a diner, a gas station, you see it on people's faces. Their eyes are puffy, their voices are quiet. This town and many of the families who live here will never be the same. Rebecca, Anthony.
And the nation grieves along with them. Jeff Glor, thank you.